My name is Courtney Barrymore. I am in Union County. The Lord has called me to reach out to the saints, to reach out to every believer, to everybody who does not believe, anybody who's lost. One of the biggest things that he's talking to me about right now is for his people to receive deliverance. So I want everybody to know, well, one, if you don't know what deliverance is, full deliverance is definitely knowing who Jesus is and your revelation of Jesus. But I'm talking about also deliverance and healing, casting out spirits, recognizing that you do have an enemy. The enemy is attacking you. When you have sickness, disease, thoughts that you can't get rid of, suicidal thoughts, addictions, pain in the body, a lot of things that you wouldn't actually think are just supernatural, that's just like demonic, that you should not be experiencing because you are in the kingdom, right? You're already saved, you're a believer. How come I'm not living or feeling like that freedom underneath Jesus? And yes, we live in a fallen world. However, we're still under a different rulership where demonic powers operate here, and it's our job and our responsibility to make sure they don't thrive in our life and in our family life and our friends' life, and to lead everybody else to understand who Jesus is, to make sure these types of things aren't happening to them, not just to save their soul and get to heaven, right? But to live a prosperous life right now. So I am called to cast out demons, heal the sick. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos ministering, teaching on spiritual warfare and the operation, how the kingdom operates and how to actually live as a child of God. I don't want to say just like a Sunday Christian, because you can be talking to God all the time and still not be where you're supposed to be because you're missing certain things. So help expand your knowledge a little bit and understanding of who Christ is, how the kingdom operates, kingdom authority, and making sure that any who is being under attack, whether it be you think it's nightmares or spiritual encounters where you're under attack, poverty, witchcraft, that's very real, being under that, or attacked by that. Because yes, Jesus went to the cross, which frees us. However, it still takes your authority as a believer to not allow that to happen, which constantly when attacks come our way spiritually, it is our job to spiritually say, no, it's already written, you're under my feet, and to be able to counter it, but to actually recognize when the enemy is coming at you. But I'm going to be ministering, teaching, and equipping believers. And I'm going to be around LeGrand. I don't want to say LeGrand, but I'll be posting different places where I'm going to be ministering at to help anybody just come get prayed over. If you've been believing and praying for freedom and deliverance, or your children are suffering, or you're suffering, and you just can't figure out why, and you've been praying and you're believing God for a miracle, just get prayed over. See what God is going to do in your life.